I was in Bali last year and I had a phone call and I had a message on Instagram saying, James, we want you to cast for this little TV show.
Previously on Written in the Stars, 12 single strangers entered our Grecian manor house.
This is unbelievable.
Mr. Leo prowling around.
All were looking for love.
I'm here to find my soulmate.
I'm looking for a husband.
I genuinely have come here to find somebody to spend the rest of my life with.
But they had no idea they'd been matched by astrology. You may not think that your love match makes sense, but the astrologers do. We've seen stars align.
You're gonna kiss me?
I can see, relationships blossoming. There's some real feelings there.
And others go down in flames.
You literally haven't tried.
Making me sound like a dramatic bitch.
Your time here has come to a close.
As our astrologers enlighten the couples about themselves,
You are the wild pony of the zodiac.
their partners,
Both of you've got quite a shy Venus.
and love itself.
But you've got that beautiful moon in Cancer. You've got to trust that you are able to find love.
Now, 5 couples remain. But as the sun sets on our astrological experiment, who is ready to make the ultimate commitment? To make a life together in the outside world and prove that love really is written in the stars.
I've always been an open, honest person and I can speak well in front of camera, but I never thought about putting my relationships out there online. But I said, why not? It was about astrology. I've always had the Aquarius sign on my hand for ages. I believe in astrology. Well, I thought I did. And I went on the show. And it was an experience. It was a 30-day retreat in Greece with 52 cameras and mics up. And you just wake up every single day connecting to somebody.
Sunrise.
Open up those blinds.
And our couples are waking up to the penultimate day of the astrological experiment.
And for people who've seen the show on Discovery Plus, I went through the whole process from not being myself to connecting with Sadie and to eventually what I felt falling in love.
James, please meet Sadie, who is a Pisces.
Hello, hi Sadie.
Nice to meet you.
I'm going to thank my lucky stars because I couldn't be any happier.
It's fate.
It is fate.
I definitely feel like the astrologers got it right. I might activate in your Venus.
I see parts of her that I'm really starting to love.
One, two, three. Pineapples.
Oh.
But if you think about it, 52 cameras in a villa, mic'd up, with no phones, no writing or reading, no external distractions. That is a beautiful place to be, right? You're retreating, you're on a relationship retreat, especially having 3 astrologers telling you this is who you are, this is who you can become, this is the bits that you want to access to connect to other people. That was the most amazing thing for me.
Michelle has asked James to join her to discuss how his astrology may be impacting his relationship with Sadie.
James.
Michelle.
Today, we're going to talk about rising signs. You're an Aquarius with Sagittarius rising.
From Written in the Stars, I found a new love and belief in astrology for sure. A belief in astrology because it's a tool to learn about yourself, your own personality, but then learn about the compatibility with others and how your personalities complement each other. Whether it's the way you like to love, the way you like to communicate, the way you chase your dreams, who you are behind closed doors and who you are when the sun's out externally, your mask and your ego. I learned that having a space away from phones and technology and living in the sunshine and in a beautiful place with like-minded people is what I want to do for the rest of my life, hence why I'm doing retreats now. When you're ready, you can take a seat on your mat. I thought we needed to do some meditation this morning because yesterday was an absolute whirlwind.
Inhale, left leg to the sky.
And we're in chains. Like, look, the girls just about fit in here. So when he's making me do this, going down into Duckwood Dog, or what, Duck Dog, whatever he said it was, my nipples fell out of bed 20 million times. The people in the back probably saw things that I have for breakfast. I hated every single minute of it.
What's going on inside?
Hurry up, breath.
Notice how you feel.
I would happily do all those positions in the bedroom, wearing chains, but not in front of 11 other people in front of a pool. I looked like an absolute idiot.
Feel a nice stretch in your calves.
I didn't wear the right attire. No, I didn't. My tit
And if
fell
something
out.
falls out, get it back in and then get into position. He says.
I just learned more about myself. I learned that I'm an Aquarius sun. I'm free-spirited, open-minded, innovative, creative, a little bit out there, eccentric, a rebel at heart.
Do you know Aquarius are the most single star sign?
Are they? Is that because they're free-spirited?
Yes.
And they're hard to
Yes,
catch?
you're so independent that sometimes like you might not
Yeah.
need those connections as much and you're fine without it.
Yeah, I'm in a space where I want to do it with someone, you know?
Yeah, I'm glad I was with you.
Yeah, I am too. But then I'm a Virgo moon, so behind closed doors I need structure, routine.
Wants freedom, wants to go, but your Virgo moon, you have your moon, your emotional needs in Virgo. You want routine and security.
Yeah, I have a routine. Every morning I do the same thing. And I learned that I have a Venus in Pisces, and in love and romance I can be very sensual, sensitive, romantic.
Who has Venus in Pisces? Venus in Pisces are the most romantic of all the Venuses. You will think you're in a fairy tale if they really love you. And they could be very gentle lovers, but then they will swim into every area of your being, you know? They want to make love to you.
I'm glad that I got to show all of that on the show, you know? I was truly myself on the show. I was open and honest as possible. There were times when I was down and low. There was times where I cried. There was times where I was smitten. And I was pouring my heart out as much as I could. And I don't regret anything at all in life. And especially not anything on that show.
Oh, reading glasses?
Intellectual.
Or just sunglasses to make you look cleverer?
That's exactly it.
Right.
I don't need glasses. Oh, Sadie, I can't write, but they made me. Tats up match, but it's deeper than that. I got you, you're safe, I like your face.
I enjoyed watching boys be in touch with their emotions. I don't know why boys see it as a weak thing because it actually makes them more endearing.
James. S is for spiritual. I love that we match. Maybe this Pisces you'll be able to catch.
And especially not telling Sadie that I loved her because I truly felt that I did. We built such a deep connection, Sadie and I, that when it came to it, that was all I wanted to say. I'm just learning so much about, you know, our Mars and our Venus are in Pisces directly.
Yeah, it's weird.
And we flow directly into each other. And I mean, even just being around you, I'm mentally stimulated, you know? And that's just the truth. Like, from day one, like, we had chats all the way through. I'm already mentally stimulated.
We both have, like, Pisces in our chart. We like to have that closeness. I feel like it's quite obvious. And we obviously do have, like, sexual chemistry. Like I love it. Am I activating your Venus?
You mentally activate
Am
my
I
Venus.
mentally stimulating your Venus?
You are. And it wasn't until after the show, think about it, you do the show, 52 cameras, everything's all closed off, you're in a bubble. Then you leave that and you go into the real world. And Sadie and I built such a deep connection that I asked her on a date in London. We went for sushi and we had an amazing time. Of course we had a connection there. And from then on, I was stuck between a rock and a hard place because I knew London wasn't where I wanted to be. And I knew I wanted to move back to the islands. I'd already had a connection in Ibiza. Someone called me and said, one of my clients said, do you want to come teach out in Ibiza again? And I said yes. And then I was stuck between London and Ibiza, and then connecting with Sadie in the show. And Sadie, I got Sadie to come out, and we had an amazing time. If you look at Sadie's video, like the blog, all of those things were moments were amazing. It was another holiday for us, and we continued that connection between us. Hey fam, this is the real reason why she came to Ibiza. First 24 hours in Ibiza.
First time ever in Ibiza. We do suit.
Thank you, waiter. Thank you very much.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I'm trying to buy tickets to the gun show.
Yeah, it's just that you can get them either that way. Actually taking her for dinner at one of these places, really nice place.
Our second date.
Second date, total. You know, we're gonna have some fun. I'll show around the old town, and she can look at the castle and that sort of thing, and then she can jump on a plane back home.
Yeah.
Cool?
Whirlwind romance.
Bloody gorgeous. What do you think?
Stunning. 10 out of 10.
Sadie, baby, where are we going?
We're going tattoos today. Woo! Matching tattoos. We're gonna get each other's names because we're so in love, and it's like sometimes you just need to solidify that love with ink.
Listen, don't bullshit the people. If you don't get a J on your forehead, I'm gonna be disappointed.
It's over.
It's over.
We don't actually know what we're getting. We're just gonna walk in.
Right, here we are. Right, what are you going for?
So I'm gonna get a little angel here because I'm an angel.
On the arm.
And then balm, a little chili.
And a secret one down there.
Secret chili.
The secret hot chili.
Hot spicy mommy.
Look beautiful in this light. What's been your favourite memory so far?
I said I like going to the beach with you, watching sunset.
Yeah, the first day.
Getting in the sea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt very like at peace that day. It was a good day for us.
It was a peaceful day.
We had a little tiff.
We had an argument, didn't we?
We had like a little conflict, but it's good. We resolved it and it's okay. And the thing is, like, we're still learning about each other.
Yeah.
And there's things. James just, when he speaks, sometimes isn't very tactful.
Yeah. What?
And I'm not going to be disrespected. Like, I'll be nice, give him nice, soft Sadie, but if I'm disrespected, sadly, sassy Sadie does come out.
Sadly, sassy Sadie comes out.
And I know he's older than me, you're older than me, but you had to be schooled. You had to be schooled.
I didn't have to be schooled. I just sometimes I'm trying to be as open and honest as I can do, but still as a guy I need to learn. But the thing is for me, and when Sadie asked to be exclusive, the thing is for me is that my previous relationships with my exes have ended because of long distance. And I know long distance can make the heart grow fonder, but if there's space between it and you're living two different lives, then it makes it very difficult to build that connection, especially when your love languages are physical touch and quality time. And that's what they are for me. And I can't have that within long distance. And that was playing on my mind in Ibiza. But then when Sadie asked to be exclusive in Ibiza, I looked at the whole situation. I had a perspective of the whole situation. And yes, we had a beautiful connection. I didn't want to move back to London because of the stresses and what I was building out here on the islands. Ibiza was slowly becoming not my home because of the parties and the drugs, and I needed to find some grounding and I needed a home, and Bali was calling. And Bali called me and I was like, hey, come out. And I knew I needed to chase my dream. You have to chase your purpose and your dreams first over anything else. Your own purpose and passion before your partnerships, although your partnerships are so important in life. So I looked at that and I said to myself, we can't go exclusive because I want to foresee and protect both of us from future heartbreak. So the hurt we can feel now of not being exclusive will be better than further down the line where we were having like long distance relationship and we were living two different lives and there was just a disconnect there, you know? Sadie told me that she needs a little bit more space and that she doesn't want to be friends right now because she needs space just to be calm and to do her own thing, and I need to honor that, so I'm honoring that. And I'm staying focused on my own self here in Bali, doing my own thing, working on the retreats, making sure I have the best year possible and I grow the most here, and I provide a space and build a business and a lifestyle of my dreams. Continue, stay on your own path and you will attract everything you want in life. Stay working on yourself every day. Mindset, body, spirituality, meditate, train, eat healthy, clean the system, work on your own fears and your healing, and you will attract everything in your life, whether it is the lifestyle of your dreams, the partner of your dreams. Stay true to yourself and you will attract everything you need.
What are we manifesting? I want to fall in love.
Make it realistic. I want to fall in love.
I'm gonna fall in love.
I want to fall in love. I'm going to fall in love.
I'm falling in love.
I'm manifesting all the learnings and love that I found in this villa and sharing it with everybody I come across.
I'm manifesting mad sex in the hotel on a flight home with Kelly.
Oh!
To answer your other questions, yes, I did get a Pisces tattoo, the two fish, from my time in Written in the Stars. You can read whatever you want into that, but I'm a Pisces Venus and a romantic at heart. And of course, Sadie taught me a lot with the water signs around sensitivity and sensuality. And it's a nice reminder of that, you know.
It excites me that we can continue to go on this journey together.
We've created a bond. He's taught me about growing a connection on a deeper emotional level, and I've never had that with a guy before.
The biggest factor that played in our not being exclusive was the geographical location, and I stayed true to myself because Aquarius sun, free-spirited, open-minded, and my dream is to create retreats here on the island so people can escape and connect with themselves and come access this lifestyle like I found and what I needed back in the day when I was lost. And I stayed true to that. And I had to let go of partnerships and connections that I had to honor that.
This morning was a little bit tough, to be honest. For me, it was coming to the end of everything. It was a time to reflect on why I came in here, all the memories, the good bits, the bad bits, what I've learned. And I think there's going to be a few more tears later on too. The world outside of this experience is completely different. It's another reality, and we need to know that we work and we're compatible in the outside world too.
So at least I'm staying true to myself and being that, and this is what you should do. You should stay true to your passion and your purpose first of all, before your partnerships, although partnerships are secondary, because the people around you, the people that surround you, it's like osmosis, you feed off each other. You know, look at the people around you. Are they open, honest, in touch with their emotions? Do they talk about their dreams, work, love life? Do you inspire each other? Because if not, you need to find space, you need to find someone else around you to do so. And it's the same with your relationships as well. Do you need space from that to really truly decide what you want? Because in Ibiza with Sadie, I knew what I wanted, and I knew what she wanted, and I knew it didn't hit, so I had to be honest and open and say that. And I feel like I have, and there's no regrets in life. I don't regret anything, because you have to let go of everything. Every single day is a new day, and it's a time to grow, it's a time to change, and we're evolving every single day. I am not the same person I was in Written in the Stars. I'm not the same person I was last week or yesterday, because every single day I'm focusing on myself, and that's the same you should do too. You can have a vision of the future, and you can manifest what you want by saying it out into the universe and saying, I want to find true love. I want to be more peaceful. I want to give back to my family. But like when it actually happens and it feels like it's happening, it just makes me, makes me trust in everything that I'm doing and what I'm about, you know.
It's bigger than this as well, you know it is.
In the city, London, Riyadh, Hong Kong. I grew up in 3 different continents before I was 20, so knowing the city life and different cultures, it can be stressful sometimes, and you need space to escape, to take yourself away from what your life is and what your life could be. Yes, I moved to Bali because of the lifestyle, because it's a healthy lifestyle, it's a simple lifestyle. It's got like-minded people, it's beautiful, healthy food, beautiful sunrises and sunsets. And it was the dream ever since I was a little boy. I always wanted this, but this is life, you know, you have to go left and right and then find these spaces. And I ended up on my first retreat in Morocco, surfing and doing yoga. And then I just knew this was what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. Creating a space where people could do the same, you know, find purpose and passion, and to create partnerships. And this is what I'm doing. I'm adding elements in there from different facilitators to create a space where people can reconnect with themselves and find their own passion and purpose, because we're all here for a reason, but we need the space and time away from all of the noise to reconnect with that and to find that. And if this is your call and it's your time, then June the 12th is the next retreat, or November and September this year in Bali. And this will be a life-changing and transformational moment for sure.